It's Christmas! And you know what that means. Oh, Christ! Seriously, why do we still celebrate this hideous festival? It starts about mid-July when all the shops are draping tinsel on the surfboard you're going to Hawaii with. You have to pretend to be happy at a time when you're probably the most miserable because to begin with you're being told to be happy, which effectively is forcing you to be happy, like some sort of Orwellian fantasy. Thus, in rebellion, you're probably going to be absolutely wretched. And secondly, it's the season of giving. Let me tell you, the only time giving is better than receiving is with anal sex. Think about that when you're choking down Christmas pudding this year. Add to that, you're with family members you probably hate. Your parents are prime candidates for this. From about 0 to 12, you're too innocent to hate anyone. From 13 to 18, you loathe them unequivocally. Then you move out. Christmas cards. Why do we do it? You get a box of about 4 million of the bastards, you fill them all out until your hands bleed, and then you try and jam 30 in one go into a pillar box, and then you only get about half the amount you sent out back. And there's always the one you get back from the family you met on holiday where their life is just being perfect. You know, the ones. Her husband's just climbed Kilimanjaro and raised 4 million for breast cancer. Her son's gotten straight A's in their A-levels and got into Cambridge. Just once, I would like a card off them which talks about their nephew's cot death, just to balance things out. When did we get to the point where the Son of God was born and some bastard with a big beard was going around committing infanticide to, oh, I know how we'll celebrate this, we'll go to a forest, we'll chainsaw down some innocent tree, we'll stick it in the living room, and then we'll cover it in angel vomit. How the hell did we make that leap? Christmas crackers. The bang isn't big enough. I want enough TNT in those bastards that Aunt Mabel's hand gets blown across the room as she pulls it. Oh, and the jokes are so bad it's like something written by Aberdeen Uni Comedy Society. Wait, hang on. I reckon we should completely reinvent Christmas dinner. I like sprouts. I know, I'm the odd one out, and I know that most people consider them to be the devil's testicle. So rather than buggering around with, oh, we'll have a different meal this year, we'll go with goose or something, before ultimately you choose for the same meal you've had since you were born, with the only difference between now and the first few you had being that they were liquidised, why don't we all just buy a load of Victoria sponges and have one each? Then as you sat there in the living room, vomiting into an overflowing bucket, whilst watching Stephen Moffat massacre yet another classic tale, which may or may not even be about Christmas this year, you can sit there in general loathing and contempt of all those around you, and get heavily depressed at the fact that it's only 365 days until this whole fucking farce has to repeat itself again. Merry Christmas.